Let me take you into the life of a Siddhar whose presence shaped temples, energies, and the inner architecture of countless lives. This is the story of Karuvoorar Siddhar, one of the luminous masters among the 18 Siddhars. He was born in Karur, a land steeped in ancient shrines and sacred currents. Even as a child, he carried an unusual calm, a silence that made even elders look at him twice. While children around him played, he sat quietly drawing shapes on the ground, circles, triangles, and lines that resembled yantras. These were not random patterns, they were spiritual blueprints coming from a deeper intelligence within him. He would sit under trees listening intently, as if he was tuning into a cosmic rhythm only he could hear. His parents saw something extraordinary in him, though they didn't have the words for it. One day, a wandering yogi arrived in Karur and instantly recognized the radiance in the young boy. He told him, "Your mind is already a temple. Now learn how the universe builds through silence." Under this guru, the boy was trained in mantra, breathwork, elemental alchemy, tantra, Vastu Shastra, and the hidden science behind temple architecture. He understood early on that form is a doorway to the formless, and every sacred structure carries an inner purpose. When he grew into a Siddhar, Karuvoorar became known as a divine architect, not just of buildings but of energy itself. Kings, sculptors, and priests sought him for guidance on temple alignment and consecration. Tradition connects him to the energetic design aspects of magnificent temples, like the Brihadiswarar temple in Thanjavur. He wasn't simply building with stone. He was building with vibration, intention, and cosmic geometry. People honored him with the name Vastu Siddhar, the one who understood how the 5 elements move in a space. Mantras anchor themselves into form sanctums, breathe energy yantras, stabilize your cosmic forces. Divine presence can be invoked through geometry. To him, a temple was not a monument. It was a living consciousness. Master of Siddhis, master of humility, Karuvoorar possessed remarkable siddhis. He could call rain during drought. He could correct energetic imbalances causing illness. He could foresee karmic timelines. He could transform metals through alchemy. He could activate a space simply through mantra and breath. Yet he never displayed them for admiration. He said, "Siddhi is not a show. Siddhi is a responsibility." His humility became his greatest power. Teachings that touch everyday life. Despite his mastery over deep sciences, his teachings were simple and practical. Build the inner house first. Your mind must be in order before your life can be in order. Awareness is the foundation of every temple. Without awareness, even a holy place becomes ordinary. Energy follows intention. Whatever you hold inside becomes your outer experience. Your body is your first temple. Care for it, align it, purify it. Outer stability comes from inner stability. When your breath steadies, life steadies. The story of the brick. A little boy once came to him with a brick and asked, "Please bless this. I want to build a house." Karuvoorar placed his hand on the brick and whispered, "Before walls rise outside, build the walls of peace inside." That single line became the guiding light of the boy's life, and later of thousands who studied under Karuvoorar. In his later years, Karuvoorar traveled to Thiruvarur, a place filled with music, mysticism, and tantric traditions. There he taught seekers, meditated deeply, and spent time in contemplation. Thiruvarur honored him as a silent force, a Siddhar who strengthened the spiritual atmosphere of the land. While he spent his final phase in Thiruvarur, his actual Jeeva Samadhi is in Karur, his birthplace. There, at the sacred site associated with the Kalyana Pasupathiswarar temple, his energy remains grounded and alive. Devotees who visit describe the space as serene, protective, and deeply stabilizing, just like the master himself. In Karur, people still feel his presence as a gentle alignment of mind, breath, and inner clarity. Karuvoorar Siddhar's contributions include texts on Vastu and energy alignment yantra, and mantra teachings, elemental balance insights, spiritual poems, principles used for temple energetics. But his truest legacy is this simple wisdom. Wherever you stand, make that place sacred. By aligning inner geometry with divine geometry, he taught that every human can become a living temple, radiating peace, steadiness, and harmony to all who enter their presence. Karuvoorar Siddhar reminds us that spirituality is not just meditation or mantra. It is the way you structure your inner world. When the inner house is pure, life outside becomes a sacred design. And when you build the temple within, everywhere you go becomes holy.